Hello friends, I hope you're having a wonderful week so far. It is the Black Friday Rapunzel haul video. Apologies that my lighting is a little strange today. I try to film when I have natural light, but it's overcast today. It's gonna be rainy tomorrow, and those are the only 2 days this week that I can film. So it's either do it today or put it off for another week, and I didn't want to put it off. So we're just gonna go ahead and forge ahead. So I am going to jump right into it. So if you saw on my Instagram or on like Rapunzel's YouTube, I did kind of a rundown of my top 5 picks from the sales, so some of these items may look familiar, including one that I am already wearing, which are these Be Yourself earrings, which I think are just super cute. They've got like a little honeycomb design, a little bee with a rhinestone and a flower. They have both gold and silver in them. As I mentioned, I love wearing mixed metals. My wedding rings are with yellow gold, but I have a watch that I wear most days that is mixed metals as well, and I like having that versatility. So these are one of the things that I got. I think they are sold out now, but I love them. They're adorable. Yeah, thing number 2 that I have that was also on my list. This is the narrow no slip headband. So as I mentioned in my video, this is going to be great for any of like you half wrap girlies. But also I think that if you have a smaller head, as I do, you may find this a little bit more comfortable, just a little bit less bulky than the regular adjustable no-slip headbands. Or also, I think that this is going to be amazing for summertime. So I've experimented already with wearing this under a regular wrap, just like I would a normal adjustable velvet headband. Let me grab one so you can see the size difference. Okay, this is a regular adjustable no slip headband, and like you can see, so this is like the size comparison. Like it really is like about half the width, a little bit more than half the width of the other one, and I think like it works just as well as this one in my opinion. And I think for summer, if you want to have just less velvet on your head for the sake of the temperature, I think this is going to be absolutely incredible. I am kind of kicking myself that I only got one of these. Definitely going to need to buy more. I've said before, I think it's always worth repeating when this conversation comes up. I go out of my way not to wear the same shaper, not to wear the same headband 2 days in a row. Anything you wear that has elastic in it, this goes for like undergarments too, bras in particular, you want to give them a break. You want to give them a day off, and that will keep the elastic from stretching out and make sure that they last longer. I will say though, so I ordered this in the size C, which is what I get in this, and it is like a little bit, or no, I'm sorry, I think this is a smaller size actually. I ordered this in the same size as I usually get, and I do feel like it's a little bit smaller. Maybe it'll stretch out a little bit more over time, but definitely like check the reference, and if you're not sure, go a size up. You know, you're never gonna have, well, I won't say you won't ever have a problem because something is too loose, but if something is too tight, that can cause it to slip more, just as it can if it's too loose. Okay, on to the next thing. This was not in my video, but this is the Perfection Square Scarf in olive. So I got the Perfection Scarf in purple. It was originally called the Purple Perfection Scarf when that first came out, and I love it. It sold out in a hot second. I don't think I even got around to posting a video about it before it sold out. But then they relaunched it in a few colors. I think these are also now all sold out. But yeah, I think they are super pretty. I love a square. I especially love that this is, that there's no sparkle to it. You know, you don't always want the sparkle. I think there's something like just very elegant about this. So one of my favorite ways of tying this is to literally, I haven't folded it as a triangle, I just folded it in half and tie it like that so I can keep that really cute border up at the front. And it is, because it's just the plain cotton, it's really, really, you know, flexible fabric. It doesn't feel too bulky to do this, and I think that that is just like so super adorable. Such a simple tie. Also, if you do this with a low bun, you can bring these ends up. It might be, oh, I think I might be able to make it work. Okay, I've done this over a low bun before, where I take these ends, and it's always with something like this, I'm gonna like fold my ends underneath, bring it up. Yeah, see, you gotta adjust that. Go. And then just give it a cute little tie right up here at the top. Tuck in anything that's sticking out, and how cute. I love these scarves. I am so glad that I grabbed it in the olive. I wear a lot of olive, especially this time of year. Yeah. Man, I wasn't thinking that I was going to go. I'm not going to go and like do looks with everything that I'm going to show you. I wanted to do looks with some, because I feel like it's boring if all I do is just say, I bought this and that and the other thing. I want to show you some of the stuff that I plan to do with it. But we will keep going. All right, this was in my video, the olive branch scarf. So this is another one of the Wrapunzel like organic cotton scarves, organic cotton squares that they launched over the summer. And I think it's super cute. Like just a very like neutral pattern. It's, you know, olives. So I've talked before about how much I love wearing anything that is 7 species of Israel. Olives are one of them. So very, very happy to have this. This is going to be an amazing go to work scarf. And I feel like I can really like, it would go nicely with like the color that I'm wearing today. I wear a lot of like this burgundy. I have a couple work dresses in more of like a purpley color. This is just, I'm going to use it so much. I'm very excited. All right. Scarf number 3. I did not talk about this. This is the Beyond the Tree scarf. So this is the one that they launched in collaboration with Barry Mitzman, and all of the proceeds went to support a charity focused on Lyme disease. So I really love this, as mentioned earlier. Olive, I love olive color things. I wear a lot of olive. One thing that surprised me about this scarf is how narrow it was. I don't know, like Wrapunzel always has measurements on their website, so I should not have been taken surprised by this, but I was surprised that it's about half the width of what I feel like these types of scarves usually are. Usually they're really big, but this is perfectly fine. Like this is plenty. Maybe it wouldn't fit over a Wendy or like a full-size Bobo, but you know, for wearing a Cloud 9, this covers across the back just fine. No big deal. I feel like this also, I mean, again, I think a lot of the things that I bought are out of stock now, including this. But this would be wonderful for half wraps. This would be amazing worn as a sash because it is thinner that way. So once again, a scarf that I think I can probably look forward to getting a lot of use out of. Okay. What to do next? Okay, I want to talk more about those. So I'm going to do some of the ones that I can talk about quickly. The Galaxy scarf. This is in navy. This is the one that is kind of similar to the Constellation scarf, but it's got gold instead of silver, and it also has like this grid pattern running throughout this. I modeled this in the pink, which I did not take home with me. But I did really appreciate, because I do tend to wear more gold than I wear silver, so grabbing something like this in navy, which I wear a lot of, had to do that. Another scarf that I modeled, this is the Urban Connections scarf, and once again, this is an organic cotton. I modeled this. This is going to be so nice during the summer. It is very, very lightweight. It is pure cotton, which means it's going to breathe beautifully. And yeah, just the color scheme. I think that this is super, super usable. I think it's also available in a blue color, and I don't think that this is sold out in any of the colors that it comes in. So very excited about that. Now we have the Shimmering Dreams scarf. Ah, this is so pretty. So Wrapunzel first had one of these in the July, the Ruby Birthstone kit, where it was obviously red, and then they launched it in a few more colors, including I modeled it in the emerald green, which was super pretty. And to be perfectly honest, this was one that got restocked right before Black Friday went live, and I didn't catch that it got restocked because the green was sold out. I did not catch that the emerald got restocked right before Black Friday, or I probably would have gotten the emerald instead. But this is the silver and gold, which is still really, really pretty. This is going to be wonderful for the upcoming holiday season. I know that it looks like very, very sheer when you're wearing it, but honestly, as soon as you put it over something, it does not look sheer really at all. It's something about the way that the light catches it where that is not a problem that it seems to have. Now, I will say, one thing about this scarf is that it is shorter than usual. I noticed that when I was modeling it, that it is shorter than a standard scarf. It is a little bit stretchy. So you do have a little bit to play with, but come on, tuck it. There we go. And just like all of the texture to it just looks so nice. And I did do a serifka bow with this when I modeled it, and it works beautifully for that. But I think I might just do an Elena knot. Yeah. Just so simple, so pretty, and just like for holidays, like this would also be amazing as a sash because it's not overly large. It's very, very thin. So yeah, this I look forward to using in combination with other, and like I can't get over that sheen on it. It's just so, so pretty. Let's see. Okay, moving on. Sorry, I'm very enthusiastic about everything that I got. You know, my scarf collection is quite large at this point as it stands, and, you know, I receive enough scarves at this point, that I don't pay for, that when I am buying something, I put a lot of thought into it. You know, what will I wear this with? How often will I wear it? Do I have anything in my collection already that could potentially fill this same niche? I really do try and be thoughtful about it. I didn't buy anything on Black Friday last year. You know, even when there's a major sale on, if you don't need things, you don't need things. And so I have tried to be a lot more mindful about it. This is the first purchase that I have made with Wrapunzel in about a year and a half. Just because, like, I am trying to be just a lot more, I keep saying mindful, but that really is it, mindful, about my consumption level. So the things that I did get, I am very excited about, because if I wasn't that excited about it, I decided that it was not going to stay in my cart. Okay, this was also from my video, the Can't Catch Me scarf. This is in the classic multi. I know sometimes Wrapunzel has stocked this in other color variations, but I really did want the multicolor one just because there are so many different colors in here. I can wear it with what I'm wearing right now because it has like these red tones in it. I could wear it with a navy because it has blues in it. There's so many colors on this scarf. Pretty much any color I think that is on this scarf, you could pull out and wrap this scarf in a way that it would show, and it would go beautifully with that. And so yes, so that was why I decided I finally needed to get this. Also, I'm really tired. I love doing wraps with this type of scarf, lightweight scarves, with the tassels or the fringes on the end. And most of the ones that I have were limited releases. And so if I want to do something with those scarves, I feel bad because they're out of stock and you can't buy them anymore. So whether it's the Spritz of Spring or the Sea Glass, which maybe is coming back in the spring, or the Girl's Best Friend, I love wrapping with those scarves. But this one is a perennial Wrapunzel favorite. They've had it as one of their core scarves for years now. So hopefully now that I have this one, you will see it popping up in tutorials more often. Okay, final two scarves that I selected. So this is the Center Stage scarf. I got it in the burnt orange. You know that I am a burnt orange girly. We've talked about it before. I was hoping that this would be sort of in that Striped Delights texture, very lightweight. It is a little bit thicker than that, I will say. Again, I think this is out of stock now in every color, unsurprising. But if they happen to restock it and you are considering it, I will say just to know that it is a little bit heavier weight than the Striped Delights, despite essentially looking like a cousin to the Striped Delights. That being said, I do still love it. I love this color combination. And one of the other purchases that I made on Black Friday was from this company called Lily Nell Beadworks. So they are a native artisan doing traditional beadwork. She also makes ribbon skirts. And she had a Black Friday sale on some of her in-stock pieces. And I really fell in love with these earrings in this colorway, which I thought was so pretty. She also, you may recall her from these earrings that she made, and the proceeds of these went to benefit Israeli Children's Fund. I don't think she has these like actively in stock right now, but you can still special order them from her if you like. But I did not even realize, look at these two together, all right, we got the green, we've got the turquoise, we've got the pink, like what an unexpected pairing with these. So I wore these together the other day. I posted about it on Instagram, and it was just one of those like twist of fate things that I was so pleased about. So yes, love that. And now the final item from my video, the Fanfare scarf. I am so happy with this scarf. I did a tutorial with it that will be going up presumably at some point this month on Wrapunzel's social media, but I love this. It has these beautiful shimmery panels on either end. It is still in stock in this color. It's sold out in many of the colors that exist, but not this one. This one is still available, and also pink, I believe. But it is extra, extra long, which I think is going to be phenomenal for some of you that have larger heads, just to have that extra flexibility. And even for me, like, I want to show you how many times this guy can go around. I'm going to show you essentially the thing that I shot for Wrapunzel, because this scarf is already launched, so it doesn't matter if I show it to you right now. I am going to fold this down to be a little bit thinner, because what I think really makes this wrap is the contrast between, do the other way, the contrast between the shimmery and non-shimmery portions of this scarf. Okay. So, typically, with a standard length scarf, you can get about 3 times around. You tie it on your head, that's 1. You can wrap one side around, 2, other side around, 3, right? That's usually what you can do. So I've got 1 right now. And then this is gonna come up and be my number 2. Again, I wanna fold that band down a little bit narrower. And we are going to keep wrapping. So that is 2. And then three, bringing that up behind. And then over here, I'm gonna be bringing it all down to like a single point. So that here they're going parallel and here they're all converging. Love that. And then this is going to be my last time around. So once I get over here, I am going to make sure that my longest end is coming over the top once again, folding that down. And I'm going to let all the rest of this drape around the back here. Bring this around, and then beginner luck style, tie it off. Just like that. And look at how pretty with those alternating stripes. So here it is from the front, from the side, from the back, and the other side. I love this. I think this is so pretty. I can definitely, once again, this is going to be a great scarf for Hanukkah. So, yeah. Love the Fanfare. Highly recommend picking it up if you were on the fence. Just, there's so much that can be done with a scarf like this that is this long and this lightweight. And then that brings me to the free items. So I got a free accessory. I got this little like acrylic resin buckle in like a black and silver glitter. And then I got the first version of the Black Friday, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Now that I've said it, it's not going to happen. Okay, false alarm. Version 1 of the Black Friday kit. So this scarf that is sort of somewhere in between a New York Brights and a Striped Delights, only without the sparkle. There's like a little bit of a sheen to some of it, but other than that, it really doesn't have like the Lurex stripes in it that both the New York Brights and the Striped Delights typically have. It doesn't have that. And then this Lakeshore Bliss in orange and blue. So I look forward to playing around with this. I think it's a really interesting color combination. I love orange, so I am not mad about it. But okay, I have to be honest though, the second version of the Black Friday kit is so pretty. So I am jealous of those of you who perhaps got the second version of the kit, because like the sunsetty colors in that I thought were just absolutely stunning. So I'm just gonna try and throw this on, see what we come up with, try and incorporate my little buckle there. I don't feel like wrapping 2 scarves right now. This video is long enough, so we're not gonna do it. Perhaps, if you want me to like do something with the Black Friday kits, let me know. Just, you know, pairing like either, because either version, like they were both about the same with a scarf that is this sort of texture, and then like a Lakeshore Bliss. So if you're like, I don't really know what to do with these, let me know, and maybe that can be a separate video that I try. Okay, I think I am... So what happens if I just try and use this? To hold things in place instead of tying a knot. Will it work like that? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay. So I've got that there. And this, like, this would not stay on its own, but it may be enough to just hang out on its own while I do the next portion. I think Rapunzel sells a buckle similar to this as like the hold me tight buckle, but I've never used it. So if you have it, if you like it, let me know. Let me know what you think. And then I think this guy, I'm gonna try and feed through the bottom, and hopefully that'll help like lock it in. How do I want it to go? Because I don't want to cover up necessarily. We're just gonna pull this through and see what happens. That seems fine. Doesn't feel like super secure. That's all right. Okay. Well, I'll have to play around with that a little bit more and see what I think. But here in the meantime is this from the front, from the side, from the back, and the other side. And my lighting was weird to begin with. I'm losing it now, but we just barely got through all of that. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my little haul. If there are any of these scarves that you would like to see me play around with more, if you want to see me do more with the kit, let me know and I will be happy to see what I come up with. So that's a wrap for me. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.